What is this new disease? The news is yelling panic time. Lost my last good time, but we ain't scared no more. Knocked on this very door. We bounce back, baby. Yeah, we bounce back, baby. Stronger than before. Knocking down that door. Remember last time, what a mess. Learned our lesson, more or less. Stacked up on the good stuff now. Faking a collective bow. They try to keep us down, you see. But freedom reads for you and me. We'll sing our songs, we'll dance our dances. Taking all my chances. We bounce back, baby. Yeah, we bounce back, baby. Stronger than another cough, another sneeze. Another cough, another sneeze. Another cough, another sneeze. Another. Another cough, another sneeze. Another cough, another cough, another. Another cough, another cough, another cough, another cough. Another cough, another cough. Another cough, another sneeze. Another cough, another cough. Another cough. Another cough, another cough, another cough, another cough. Another cough, sky bends low and the colors bleed, where the clock hands melt and never reach. Morning breaking through my sheets. I don't wanna wait. Let the real world wait at the gate. If I only breathe when I close my eyes, then let me dream forever tonight. We walk streets that don't exist yet. Names of places we invent. Every stranger knows our secret. Every scar is heaven sent. Out there, every promise comes with warnings. In here, you just take my hand and run. So I stay asleep, where the sky bends low and the colors bleed, where the clock hands melt and never reach. Morning breaking through my sheets. I don't wanna wait. Let the real world wait at the gate. If I only breathe when I close my eyes, then let me dream forever tonight. What if I don't come back? What if I fade into this track of stars? Would you keep me there? Would you meet me where the waking ends? So I stay asleep. So I stay asleep. So I stay asleep, where the sky bends low and the colors bleed, where the clock hands melt and never reach. Morning breaking through my sheets. I don't wanna wait. Let the real world wait at the gate. If I only breathe when I close my eyes, then let me dream forever tonight. You walked in and the room forgot to breathe. Every word I rehearsed just slipped from me. Coffee cooled in my hand, I couldn't drink. Only watching every move, afraid to blink. I'm speechless in the best way. Heart racing like it's lost its mind. You're all I see in a obsessed and I don't wanna fight it. No. You left once and my whole world changed. It's you. Tiny crease at the corner when you do. Strangers talk, but it's only nice to me. You're the only sharp and shining thing I see. I'm speechless in the best way. Heart racing like it's lost its mind. You're all I see in a crowded place. Every thought you erase, every line. I'm wide aware, I can't escape. You're painted on my every night. I'm speechless in the best way. Obsessed and I don't wanna fight it. Yeah. I replay how your eyes glance past me. Slow frame, burn deep in my memory. Every day I'm a little less steady. One face and I'm gone already. Gone already, 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 gone already. I'm speechless in the best way. Heart racing like it's lost its mind. You're all I see in a crowded place. Every thought you erase, every line. I'm wide open, I can't escape. You're painted on my every night. I'm speechless in the best way. Obsessed and I don't wanna hide it. Tell me how to shrink to fit, how to laugh it off. It's just a bit, but every joke, true blood for me. You called it love, I called it bleeding quietly. I kept the peace while I lost my mind. Now I see your chaos wasn't mine. So I cut you from the frame, not from my history. I can love myself and still walk away. Your last name doesn't give you ownership of me. I'm not your mirror, I'm not your prey. You can throw your stones, I won't carry the weight. You don't get to tell me what I'm worth today. You with a loud mouth, plastic crown, kicking every tender heart you found. I used to fold when you say my name. Now I'm standing up. You sound so tame. You feed on fear, but I won't stay small. I hear my voice Same grey mug, same chip plate, scrolling through 1,000 lives, showing up late. Dishes in the sink, dreams on hold, wearing out a swivel chair, feeling 80 years old. heat in my chest, hands still shaking at the kitchen sink like the fire never left. Kept all my clothes in a plastic bag, just in case I had to run. Slept in the doorway with my shoes on, heart racing like a loaded gun. But that was a chapter, not the whole book. A night I walked through, not the name I took. I'm not just the ashes, not just the scar. It happened to me. It isn't who I am by far. If I made it through that, through all that dark, everything that comes next doesn't seem so Stop counting exits in every room. Stop mapping out the fastest way. Learn how to stand where the candles burn and not pull my own hand away. Friends said my laugh sounded different now, lighter than it used to be. Guess when you've watched your whole world fall, you're less afraid to be seen. 'Cause that was a chapter, not the whole book. A night I walked through, not the name I took. I'm not just the ashes, not just the scar. It happened to me. It isn't who I am by far. If I made it through that, through all that dark, everything that comes next doesn't seem so hard. One day I noticed I'd gone a week. Didn't tell that story once. Didn't taste the metal in my teeth. Didn't brace for the worst at lunch. I still remember, I still care. But it's a picture in a frame, hanging back there. Yeah, it's just a chapter, not the whole book. A night I walked through, not the name I took. I'm not just the ashes, not just the scar. It happened to me. It isn't who I am by far. If I made it through that, through all that dark, then walking into tomorrow doesn't feel so hard. is how we found it. Even we don't stay the same. Oh no. Time turns bright, things quiet, sharp edges into sand. Holds you just long enough to slip right through your hands. Time writes softly on us, then smudges every line. Takes what we thought was mine, leaves rust on the swing set behind. White room.